I'm Brian Peters from Above the Radio, and I'm here with Man on Earth. And we have Steve, Nathan, Adam, and Angelo. How you guys doing today?
Oh,
Very good.
Yeah. All right. So you guys are from New York and formed in the late 2000s. How'd you guys come together?
We actually we met on Craigslist. Most of us. And then when we were recording our last record, we parted ways with our old bass player, and the producer who was working on the record had a good friend, Adam Root, and we met with him, and he worked out great. So
that's awesome. Yeah. Seems to be a lot of Craigslist success stories with bands. Seems like that's the new. We've interviewed a couple bands that have done the same thing, kind of found each other.
Oh yeah, I think most bands.
That's nowadays, right? It's hard to find people.
Well, I mean, it's now. I don't know.
Do you do like man looking for man on there? So how did you guys end up coming up with the name Man on Earth?
Actually, I've been playing in a really heavy, angry band for a long time, and I wanted to get away from that, and I wanted to actually just kind of do my own thing for a little while, and I wanted an unassuming name, and just Man on Earth came as like stories of us and being alive and stuff, and then it ended up becoming a band thing because it's always better as a band thing.
Okay. Well, for people who've never heard you guys before, how would you describe your music?
It's really alternative, eclectic. We sample everything from almost soft, like kind of poppy type stuff, to heavy, not screamy type stuff. It's more about the 3-minute song with whatever fits the song. So it's hard to put a pin on it. So you just gotta listen to it.
Yeah, I've classified it as eclectic experimental rock-based music with a commercial accessibility.
Okay.
Trademark.
Alright. I'll have to put that in our genre list.
Yeah.
The signs up and running. When you guys come together, how do you pick the song? I mean, how do you guys develop these songs? Or just kind of does somebody just start it and you roll with that, or one of you that writes most of them?
Yeah, I mean, it depends. We sit down in different groups, or come bring ideas together, and then just kind of hash out ideas and play things for each other, and just it blooms into something. Okay. And but the thing is, we've done that a lot. And over the last year, maybe the last 2 years actually, we've written about 30 songs, and a lot of them were like, okay, maybe not this, maybe take a piece of this, maybe take a piece of that, so it's like just a high level of quality control that we try and keep to just really give it, to make sure that it's the best, so we kind of pride ourselves on that. Like, there's definitely, the songs are strong.
The chorus can turn into a verse, like a month later, like, oh, you know what, that's actually a verse now, and then we reform it and stuff like that.
Awesome. And you guys are currently on, it's a 24-city tour over the last month?
Yeah, 25.
25 cities. Was there anything you guys do to prepare for that? For
panic.
Yeah. There's not enough time to prepare.
Yeah.
So,
You're still working on the road, promoting and everything like that. Still happens for on the bus. We're still working on it.
Yeah.
Just nonstop.
And you guys recently toured South by Southwest. You guys were there.
Yeah.
How was that? I mean, that had to be an experience, right?
Yeah, it was awesome. It's cool. It was actually the third time I did South by. And this, I mean, it's fun. It's a lot of work though. So I mean, there's a lot of partying. There's a lot of distractions. But like Mike's, who's writing a blog for us, said it best when he's like, you're walking down the street and opportunities literally could walk right past you if you're just like drunk partying and not looking for the opportunities. And that's really how it is. So we went in there with a work ethic this time, and I think we did really well. So
awesome. And this is your first time touring on the West Coast. You guys are typically on the East Coast. How's that going? How's the vibe out here versus maybe the East Coast?
a little more laid back, definitely. I mean, we
Friendly too.
Yeah, we come from New York City, so New York City is mind your own damn business type city. And once you leave there, like everything just gets nicer and nicer as far as people are more outgoing. And the scenery is just gorgeous out here.
They've been really receptive to your music and.
So far, I mean, honestly, tonight's going to be the second night on this section that we've never played before, down here. So it feels like there's a lot of people coming out. We definitely know LA is going to be great. San Diego should be great. Vegas should be really good. So it feels good. There's a lot of excitement for us coming into town, and there's a lot of industry people in LA that that have wanted to see us for a while that are going to finally get a chance to see us. So we had a lot of that going on. So it feels good, and it feels like the time was right to come. So.
Well, after this tour, you guys, what's next for you? You guys have any albums coming out or anything like that? What's the plans for Man on Earth?
We're in the process of recording right now, actually. So our producer Cooper Anderson's waiting for us to get back to wrap things up with that. So.
We just actually released the first single, Bumps Around Me. It's on iTunes. And,
Okay.
We filmed a video for it the other day in the desert.
All right.
So we got that. We're constantly releasing videos and yeah, and so it's gonna be there'll definitely be a new record soon.
and then tour.
All right. So your videos that you guys recorded, I'm assuming the last one you recorded, is that all on your Twitter and Facebook and
Yeah.
stuff like that?
Yeah, or like youtube.com/ManOnEarthTV.
Okay. So then Facebook.com/ManOnEarth. You also have ManOnEarth.com, and then Twitter.com/ it's or at ManOnEarth, right? So okay, well, perfect. Well, thank you guys for coming out. We really appreciate it. Hope that the rest of the tour goes great, and wish you a lot of success. And
Awesome.
and it's Brian Pierce with Both Radio and Man on Earth. Make sure you guys subscribe to our YouTube channel so you get more great interviews, and see you next time.